Once upon a time, there was a cheerful family who planned a fun trip to the seaside. But oh no, they forgot to put petrol in their car. Not to worry, they quickly came up with a different idea and decided to hop on a train instead. What an adventure they were about to have! Throughout their journey, little Peppa was bursting with excitement and joy. Even when challenges popped up, she showed everyone how important it is to keep a positive attitude during family adventures. Her smile lit up the day, reminding everyone to stay cheerful, no matter what. After a few more hiccups with their transports, the family decided it was best to walk to the seaside. And do you know what? This showed how strong and clever they were. They turned their little adventure into a big one by making the best out of every situation. One night at the museum, Peppa and her friends had a midnight feast. But guess what? All the food turned out to be made of plastic. Still, that didn't stop their fun. They let their imaginations run wild and pretended to be mighty Vikings and huge mammoths. The next morning, Peppa and her family woke up late and, oh my, they were mistaken for museum exhibits. This funny mix-up brought even more laughter to their night, highlighting how fun and silly their adventures could be. On the exciting day of April Fools, Peppa decided it was time for some playful tricks on her family. She played jokes that made everyone laugh and giggle, bringing them closer together. This just showed how laughter can strengthen family bonds. Springtime came, and the children were thrilled to decorate Easter eggs. This colorful activity allowed everyone to express their creativity and have lots of fun together. It was a wonderful way to teach them about sharing and teamwork. And then came bunny bowling. What a delightful game, where the kids rolled eggs to knock down funny bunny pins. It was the perfect mix of laughter, physical activity, and festive spirit, making everyone smile. At the end of these amazing games, the children received shiny chocolate medals. Oh, what a sweet surprise! It added even more excitement and joy, making their Easter celebration unforgettable. As they continued their fun, Peppa and her friends munched on delicious fruits and vegetables that gave them lots of energy for their adventures. This reminded everyone just how important healthy eating is for growing kids. One day, Peppa and her friends pretended to be astronauts exploring the moon. They used their imaginations to create a world of fun and excitement. It was a wonderful reminder of how important creativity is during childhood. During a fantastic celebration for Cinco de Mayo, Peppa and her friends learned all about cultural traditions like making yummy guacamole. It was a brilliant way to teach everyone about different cultures and why celebrating them is so important. Peppa cleverly used her backpack to help on the seesaw by adding some weight on her side. This little adjustment showed everyone how sometimes tiny changes can make a big difference when playing games together. Mr. Bull, who was at the bottom of the seesaw, was having a blast. He loved that view and reminded everyone that having fun can come in many different ways. Laughter filled the air as everyone enjoyed their time. The spirit of teamwork shone brightly when Daddy Pig joined in on the game. With him on board, everyone had a wonderful time on the seesaw together, fostering friendship and cooperation among them. Imaginative play took center stage as Peppa and Danny pretended to drive a train filled with treasures. Their creativity brought them joy, showing how much fun it is to let your imagination run wild. Then, Peppa and her friends took on the roles of robbers and police officers. Together, they explored teamwork and problem-solving through their exciting adventures, all while having loads of fun. A new scene unfolded at the supermarket, where Peppa and her family enjoyed shopping. They showed how even everyday activities can be fun and engaging when you add a sprinkle of imagination. The children also expressed their creativity by pretending to be mermaids, diving deep into an underwater world filled with marvels. They loved exploring their imaginative roles and meeting all sorts of sea creatures. The video showcased teamwork as Peppa and her friends joined forces to tickle an oyster, creating giggles all around. Their combined effort truly highlighted the joy of playing together. Patience became an important lesson when Peppa and Susie waited for the oyster to open. This taught young viewers just how rewarding it can be to wait for something special. Peppa learned to play a new video game called Carrot Catcher with her friend Rebecca. They teamed up to achieve high scores, emphasizing the joy of friendship and collaboration in their playful gaming adventure. The characters took their creativity to the next level as they made pancakes at a restaurant. They explored different ingredients and flavors, showcasing just how fun cooking can be. In a whimsical twist, Peppa's Playgroup put on a delightful performance of a fairy tale. They added their own unique humor and fun to the story, proving how important imagination is in storytelling. The importance of teamwork glowed brightly as Peppa and her friends worked together to build a bigger tumble-down track. They shared their ideas and made it an even more fun experience. Trial and error became part of their adventure when the first attempt at the game didn't quite work out. But Peppa and her friends learned that making little adjustments can lead to great success. The excitement of watching objects tumble down filled Peppa and her friends with joy. Their enthusiasm showed just how play can spark creativity and encourage problem-solving skills. Family traditions took center stage when Peppa and George joined hands to create a memorable Mother's Day. Their teamwork strengthened their bond and showed their love for their dear mother. Cooking together turned into a delightful adventure, even with a little mishap of burnt toast. But Peppa and George learned to laugh and adapt, making the best of their kitchen challenge. As Peppa and George completed breakfast together, the theme of teamwork sparkled brightly. They discovered how working together makes everything easier and more fun. During their playtime, the characters took on various roles, showcasing their creativity and teamwork. They navigated these roles beautifully, enhancing their social skills along the way. Imaginative play is so important, isn't it? It allows children to explore all kinds of scenarios, helping them understand rules and fairness in games while having a blast. Peppa's friends expressed their feelings when playtime didn't go as planned, teaching everyone the significance of communication and empathy in friendships. They learned to understand each other better. The adventure continued as Peppa and George identified apples and carrots, learning about fruits and vegetables. This fun activity encouraged children to make healthier food choices. They also discovered that not all vegetables grow on trees, which was a funny moment. This important lesson emphasized the difference between fruits and vegetables while sparking giggles. Their silly adventure continued as Peppa and George searched for oranges, but instead stumbled upon a pumpkin. This brought in humor and showcased their creativity in exploring new alternatives. Family bonding shone brightly as Peppa and her family waddled together to the pond. Their joyful spirits reinforced the theme of togetherness, showcasing the joy of shared experiences. When they reached the pond, the excitement of seeing the ducks added an element of adventure. It illustrated how nature can fill children with joy and curiosity. Peppa's family prepared a special Valentine's Day dinner with love. This lovely activity highlighted the importance of family traditions, emphasizing how cooking together creates cherished memories. Did you know bees use the sun to find their way? It's like teamwork. By following a shared goal, they navigate together, and that's a wonderful lesson about working as a team. The excitement of discovering colorful surprises in the last room made everyone giggle. It highlighted how exploration can encourage curiosity and engagement in group activities. Creative activities like making colorful pancake pictures illustrated just how important imagination is. It encouraged everyone to express themselves and collaborate in a joyful atmosphere. When faced with problems, seeking adult help became a big lesson for the characters. They learned that grown-ups can provide the support needed to overcome challenging situations. Hedgehogs are fascinating creatures. They roll into a ball when frightened, a natural instinct for self-protection. Dr. Hamster explained this to the children, making them feel reassured and safe. It's also important to know that hedgehogs are nocturnal. This knowledge helped the characters understand the right time to gently release Prickles back into the wild, keeping him safe. As the story unfolds, Peppa's family had originally planned to travel by car, but when they forgot to fill up with petrol, they decided to take the train instead. And oh, what unexpected adventures awaited them on that train ride. After a little while, the train broke down, making Peppa's family wait for a bus to continue their adventure. But that bus broke down too. So, they decided it was time to walk to the seaside together. Through all these ups and downs, Peppa and her family showed wonderful resilience and creativity. They found joy in their mishaps, turning the whole trip into a delightful and memorable experience. With a cheeky little grin, Peppa played a trick on Daddy Pig by giving him funny glasses that made everything look silly. This playful jest brought all sorts of giggles, celebrating the spirit of April Fool's Day. The fun didn't stop there. The family continued their laughter by tricking Mummy Pig with a sponge cake that looked just like a real one. Their playful pranks kept the whole family smiling and filled with joy. Spreading their joy even further, Peppa and her family went around town, playing playful jokes with friends like Mr. Bull. This showed how wonderful it can be to share humor and connect with the community. Back to their colorful Easter adventure, the children eagerly got to work decorating their eggs. Each child poured their creativity into their designs, making Easter eggs that were as unique as they were. Then came the exciting game of bunny bowling. The children rolled their beautifully decorated eggs to knock down the funny bunny pins, which encouraged teamwork and added a sprinkle of friendly competition. At the end of the Easter games, each child proudly received chocolate medals for their amazing efforts. What a sweet way to celebrate their achievements and add an extra touch of joy to their day. Imagination soared high when the kids pretended to be astronauts exploring outer space. Each character took on unique roles, turning ordinary objects into rocket cars and exciting adventures. With props like rocket cars and pretend rocket boots, they were ready to explore their made-up moon. This showed how creative play can transform the everyday into magical adventures. When lunchtime arrived, everyone gathered to enjoy cheese sandwiches while discussing their moon adventures. Sharing food and experiences added to the joy of playtime together. Mr. Bull was a big help to Peppa's family when he towed their broken car to the garage. His kind gesture showcased the importance of friends lending a helping hand during times of need. Peppa and George went on a fun adventure choosing the right clothes. They learned how important it is to dress appropriately for different activities. It was all about being comfortable and stylish at the same time. As they planned their family picnic, everyone made compromises. They had to decide which toys to bring and what delicious food to pack. This taught them how to make choices together and share responsibilities.